Hi everyone, Curtis here from Goth Rider Creations, and in today's episode we're actually going to finish assembling and getting this guitar ready for playing. Stay tuned. So, Future Curtis here again. What advice can I give you? Beware of Russia! No, that was months ago. Ignore me. But yeah, here we go again. Apologies for the noise. I wasn't quite aware how noisy scaffolders could be, but hey ho. So yes, now we have moved on to the final sections. So in the footage you're about to see, I'm going to get the bridge installed, not for the first time, and I'm going to get the nut inserted. That doesn't sound right. Get the nut installed, and then yeah, we'll be pretty much ready to start stringing this thing up. So here we go. Right, so I've measured that out and I'm not happy. With these raised up as far as they will go, as far as I can tell, I just about clear these top frets, but the angle means that it's way off at the back here. So I'm gonna do something that I had kind of prepared to do. This stuff has had quite a bit of use. This was a lot bigger as well when I first started. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to basically shim the whole bottom of this. This will bring it up 2 mil, which should be more than enough, because then I can actually bring these back down to a more sensible height. So I'm going to take off the bridge. Yep. Cut out the spacer, put it back in. Sorted. There we go. Alright, that's much better. That'll give me consistent action right the way across. If anything, I might have to drop that down slightly. So that I'm happy with. I don't actually know what the action's meant to be. Half a mil, half an inch, no clue. So we'll try it, and then if I've got to raise up or down, then so be it. What I will do though is I'll give myself a little bit extra on the nuts so we're not chasing ourselves. So if we bring it up that much, that is instantly done. And we have good gaps all the way across. We've probably got 2 mil off the highest fret 1 or whatever you would call it. Right, so we're calling that done. So I'm going to literally pack it with 2 of these pieces, and then we know that we're okay. If I've got to take a little shaving off, that's great. I just don't want to be carving the hell out of this nut, because then I'm going to have to redo the slot lines and I am running out of time. So let me do that now. Okay, I'm calling that good. So, nut is in. Do a little sand afterwards on the packing bits. Bridge is in. That's all in. I think it's time to string this thing up again. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Obviously, I haven't done anything with the fretboard at all other than sanding it. So, I want to put a bit of oil on there. Now, I didn't want to put any oil on here because of the super glue and everything, and I am actually really happy with the satin finish. But I do want to get a bit of oil on this fretboard because apparently they can dry out, they can crack, it can kind of cause issues. So I don't know how well bamboo will take, but I'm going to give that a go. Now I've been doing a bit of research, and again, guitar fretboard oils and finishing oils, they are very expensive for what they are. They're just little bottles, and from what I understand it, mineral oil is basically just refined petrol. Now that doesn't sound like a great idea to me. I mean, I'm an ex-decorator, I was covered in oil paint most of my life, but it's not ideal. Now I've been looking around and there doesn't seem to be many options. A lot of people either say use mineral oil, you can use it as a laxative. You can use anything as a laxative if you really want to. I'm not pouring bloody petroleum down my throat, thank you. Yeah. But a lot of the natural alternatives, some people say olive oil and things like that, they are, you know, the kinds of oils that rot and that have the solids in that you can't use. So I hunted and hunted and hunted, and I thought, well, there's no option. And then I found, and this might not be a revelation to some people, but fractionated coconut oil. It's basically, I don't know if it's been distilled or if it's some kind of filtration process that takes all of the solids out of it. So this is basically just pure base oil. Now it's 100% natural, it's sustainable, can't argue. So I'm going to give this a go. I don't know, for all I know, this is the stuff that the professionals are using as their finishing oils, and then I'm just, you know, doing them out a load of money. Sorry, Ben. But I'm going to give this a go. If it doesn't work, worst comes to worst, I strip it back off. I mean, I'm probably going to have to redo some of these frets or do some work on them anyway, so it's not going to hurt either way. So just got a bit of workshop towel. I'm going to give this a little try. I'm not going to douse it, I'm just going to give it a light wipe over just to see how it does. Give it a little bit of sheen, a little bit of protection. You probably need more than one coat, but I just want to get a little bit on it for now. And there we go. I quite like that. That's got a little bit of a luster to it without being too gaudy. You know, I don't do shiny, so I'm quite happy with that. Right. I think we'll use this again in future, see what happens. Well, we'll see how this does over time, but interesting. Right, now, strings. And a big thank you to Bill over at Bulgarian Evolution. Gave me a little tip. Last time I had the neck facing towards me, and apparently, especially with some of these thinner strings, if you get that wrong and it breaks, it can literally ping straight into your eye. So always string the guitar left, well, right to left, rather than directly towards you. So cheers, Bill. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. I think I'm going to have to learn how to do this, but for the meantime, yeah, let's just get this done. So, if it's slightly out, I'm not overly worried. I've got months and months to get this thing perfectly set up, or find someone who knows how to set it up and pay them some money. I don't care. Let's just get it done. Let's see. Right, there we go. Now the intonation is going to be slightly out because, as I say, I don't know how to do this stuff, but that is basically it. Now I do need to cut the tails off. We got a guitar. Now, alright, now turn that off. The last part of the puzzle. plug this thing in and see if it works. Actually really nervous. Okay. I need to buy a new cable. This one's starting to get a bit crap. We got it, people. We have actually got a working illuminated guitar. Yeah, I need to cut those off. Alright. Now, I can't play, but I'm trying, so... where did I just put that pick? There you go. Okay. Right. Anyone who's a fan of the music or has watched 2.5 Men, I apologise, but this is going to be the best I can do. And if anyone doesn't know that intro, then yeah, thank you for joining us. That's it. It works. I've got to do the intonation. I've got to sort out the height on the nut because it's a little bit higher at this top end. There is some fine tuning to do, but I'm going to give that to a professional. I have a couple of friends in some bands who can get this thing tip top for me. Get a proper amp and a proper cable so we can do it. But it plays, it works. I have just done a small tune. That's it. That is me and my great guitar build off 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first balsa wood electric guitar. Oh my lord, it actually works. I cannot believe it. It's stable, it's holding, it's working. Granted, yeah, I've got to sort out the string trees and a couple other bits and pieces. I don't have a strap, so there's no point putting the buttons on it, but it's complete and it works. And I did it. I can't believe it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to call that quits because I've now got 2 nights to edit all this footage into a super edit so I can get it up and in time. I want to thank everyone who's commented, everyone from the Crimson Guitars forum, my family for being really supportive. I went to my nan's barbecue a little while ago, and I had family members coming out to me going, "Oh my God, how's the guitar going?" I was like, "I didn't even know you were doing it." Like, "Oh, we watch it every time, it's brilliant." I went to my friend's wedding a couple of days ago, and he pulls me to one side and he's like, "How's guitar going?" Can't believe it. So yeah, anyone who said that you can't make a balsa wood guitar, eat it. Right, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. There will be a couple more episodes on this. I will be finishing everything off, tidying up the nut, getting it all filed, and get the nut slots properly on there, get the string trees done. I might have a longer episode where I actually go to a professional guitarist and get them to set it up properly, get it all working as it should, and do an actual demo rather than me butchering the intro to one of the world's most famous songs. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I did it.